I've always been politically minded and against the status quo. The only way to deal with critics is to go over their heads direct to the public. Life is what happens to you while you're busy making other plans. I was a working-class macho guy who was used to being served, and Yoko didn't buy that. God is a concept by which we measure our pain. Part of me suspects that I'm a loser, and the other part of me thinks I'm God Almighty. The Beatles' music died then, as musicians. That's why we never improved as musicians. We killed ourselves then to make it. And that was the end of it. I no longer believe in myth, and Beatles is another myth. The dream is over. I like rock and roll, man. I don't like much else. A genius is a form of madness, and we're all that way, you know. The Beatles gave everything they had to give, and more. Going back to the Beatles would be like going back to school. There are two basic motivating forces: fear and love. When we are afraid, we pull back from life. When we are in love, we open to all that life has to offer with passion, excitement, and acceptance. We need to learn to love ourselves first, in all our glory and our. When I was 5 years old, my mother always told me that happiness was the key to life. When I went to school, they asked me what I wanted to be when I grew up. I wrote down, happy. They told me I didn't understand the assignment, and I told them they didn't understand. I believe in God, but not as one thing, not as an old man in the sky. I believe that what people call God is something in all of us. I believe that what Jesus and Muhammad and Buddha and all the rest said was right. It's just that the translations have gone wrong. If being an egomaniac means I believe in what I do and in my art or music, then in that respect you can call me that. I believe in what I do, and I'll say it.